it shall have life indeed. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Halle, halle, hallelujah. Halle, halle, hallelujah. Halle, halle, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
My brothers and sisters, the Lord is with you.
And also with you.
We continue listening to God speak to us from the gospel in the tradition of John.
Glory to you, Lord.
Pilate entered the praetorium and summoned Jesus and said, "Are you the king of the Jews?" Jesus replied and said, "Do you say this of your own accord, or have others told you about me?" Pilate answered, "Am I Jewish? It is your own people and the chief priests who have handed you over to me. What have you done?" Jesus replied, "My realm is not of this world. If it belonged to this world, my followers would have fought to keep me out of the hands of the temple authorities. No, my realm is not of this world." "So you are a king?" Pilate said. "You say that I am a king. I was born and came into the world for one purpose, to bear witness to the truth. Everyone who seeks the truth hears my voice." And this is the gospel, the good news of our salvation.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Please be seated. Once again, good morning and welcome. It is good for us to be here, to come together to share, as we always do, in God's love. But most especially this morning, to bless the wedding of Father Peter and Sebastian. We listen to the gospel today, and traditionally this Sunday is listed as the Sunday of the Feast of Christ the King. Whenever I hear that terminology, I really bristle because it annoys me. Right? The Feast of Christ the King came into existence in 1925 by the Roman Catholic Church. Can you imagine if you've ever seen a cross, a crucifix, and on that crucifix is the image of Jesus in vestments with a crown on his head? This is not the image that Jesus gave us. Okay? The image that I can better relate to comes from the Last Supper. Right? The Gospel of John. And what does Jesus do that's so different from any other Passover meal? The only place where we hear this is in the Gospel of John. Matthew, Luke, and Mark talk about Jesus taking bread and passing it and drinking the cup. But John doesn't talk about this at all. Not at all. What Jesus did is he became the servant. Okay? He got on his hands and knees and washed his apostles' feet. He became the servant. And one of the things that I'm asking Father Peter and Sebastian to do today is to realize the servanthood that you've both been called into. Okay? Everything's on the same level. Nobody better or worse than the other. And this is what Jesus asks you and me to do. To realize that we've been sent here to serve one another. I had a very good friend of mine who was a bishop many years ago. And he formed a little church. And he called it the Servant Catholic Church. What a wonderful term to use. Without any glorious title, just being a servant. And that's exactly what we're asked to do. Every one of us. To be there for the other. To allow that presence of Jesus to shine through us. No matter what the circumstances are. Is it easy? Depends on how we look at things in the world. It depends on how we allow God to come into who we are. So as we gather today to celebrate this particular union, we ask that in God in a very special way to let the light of the love that these two people share shine upon all of us, and that each day, each one of us can walk in the footsteps of Jesus and truly be servant to one another. Pray for me as I pray for you, and may God bless us and keep us. May God's face shine upon us and give us peace now and always.
Amen.